Hey yo, what is poppin'? It's your boy Whiteout, and today we are going to be watching and reacting to Genesis. Now, we're going to be reacting to two Genesises. That's right. We're going to be reacting to the regular one and the acoustic one today because somebody said that they liked watching both of them kind of be reacted to, so I wanted to hop in and react to two of them again. Let's lock in for Genesis by Ren.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this, don't mention it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy, honestly.
Ooh, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I'm going to throw on the subtitles for this one too because he's rapping fast. So I wanted to go back to this line right here. I wanted to make sure I heard this right.
Whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working.
Yeah, these mantras, right? Is that what the word was? These mantras I'm reciting. So I'm assuming mantras, right? That's just how I say it. He doesn't know if they're working. So it's kind of like, you're praying, but like you don't it's like there was a line I've heard in another song where it's like praying to a God that I don't know is there. It's kind of like, you're hoping, and then but you don't know if it's working, but like you're just like you through your belief you're kind of hoping it is.
Cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art. No, I was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. Genesis.
Popping off. The fact that this is done live too is insane because like he's just like that person in that car is not like a paid actor, right? So that person's just driving and they're just seeing him walking down the street with his arms up. I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder if they're like, what is this guy doing, right? Like, and then he's just like walking in the middle of the road after, like, just like that one take type of songs are fire that he does where it's just like him going around. I like the lines on these ones. They're it's like I'm trying to like keep up with it, but at the same time, it's fire lyrics so far. Absolutely fire.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control.
Ooh, so what he's saying is, he's like, I'm not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. So like what he's trying to say is like, he's not even in his own head. Like his thoughts are like somewhere else and he's battling demons and he's locked inside of a padded cell. That's sick.
It's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession.
Ooh, so is this about like him kind of coming back? Like he's like, oh yeah, but I'm beating it. Like, I'm pretty much, I'm knocking on the gates of hell, but I'm also like beating it at the same time. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's like getting knocked down, but coming back with even more aggression. That's what I'm getting out of this, at least.
Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. I find freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
Ooh, I found freedom in rhyme to define my depression. Wow, that was a little tongue twister for me. That's a fire line because, through what I'm getting from it is like through music and through finding freedom of, I guess you could say, creativity in art is helping him battle against his depression, which is sick.
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art.
Wait a minute, that just clicked in my head. That just unlocked.
Go straight
Hold
for
on.
the heart. People dilate in the dark.
Pupils dilate in the dark.
People
dilate in the dark. Hold on, I just got that. The first time I thought I heard it, but I didn't fully like comprehend it. Now I'm comprehending, especially with seeing the subtitle up. That is sick. So pupils dilate in the dark because obviously, you know, when it's sunny, you know, the eyes are dilating, so they're less dilated because they don't need to be as aware because their eyes aren't as sensitive. And then people dilate in the dark. Ooh, let's go, Ren.
late in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Now he's walking off. I wonder if he ever gets stopped doing these videos. Like, cause like I know his whole thing is like, at least with some of these videos, it's like one takes, right? So it's like, you know, he wants to start at one place, end at another place, get to that spot, and then by the end of it, he's like, you know, he like does like the little walk off. But like, I wonder if like anytime while he's doing it, I'm sure like people will like step back, but like you never ever really see anybody standing there. So I wonder if he like stops and like, I wonder if it takes him like 20 times to get through it because like maybe somebody's a fan and they stop and then like he's like, yeah, I'll take a photo with you, and then he redoes the whole thing. That would be like, I don't know if that's how it works and stuff, if that's what he does, but that'd be kind of interesting to know, at least in my head. The next one is just going to be Genesis again, but it's the acoustic version, like the live acoustic version, because I like his acoustic version stuff too, and it's always good to see how he takes that and how he'll make it an acoustic version. So let's lock in for this.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constantly wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support, I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy.
I like that during like the live ones, you really get to like feel what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different than just like listening to the original version because like, you know, you hear those like those high Y's and stuff, right? And you could feel like him actually putting like the emotion into it for the live to give it like obviously the best version of what it could be, but at the same time give it like that sort of realism, like he's actually giving it to you versus it being like the pre-recorded. So that's why I really like the live stuff that he does.
I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No one was late for the ark, no one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
That Noah was late for the arc line too goes so hard, because it's like oh yeah, like, you know, Noah was late for the arc, where it's like in that kind of like if you think about Noah being late for the arc and then it's like, you know, Genesis aim for the heart, it's like Genesis is gonna, you know, take pretty much take everything out type deal, versus like, you know, Noah being late for the arc where that could technically destroy everything. It's just such an interesting line.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain, waking it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip it close. It's more malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon.
Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. That's right, because you know you can say words that hurt people. I didn't even pick up on that line in the first one, which is another thing I like about like the live version is you tend to pick up on it a little bit more, especially hearing it more than once is definitely helpful too. That from that line of like starting at like kind of like the second it's not chorus but like the second bridge type deal is like hearing him like you know knock on the gates of hell and stuff. That's probably my favorite like my favorite section of this song. I mean the whole song's good, don't get me wrong, but that is like such a good like section just because it's like you know my mind's fighting in a different realm. That's just such a good section. That's I think my favorite section.
Reload, beast mode Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal. It's a switch whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece at the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark. No one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. No 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 no
He has very good voice control, you know, vocal manipulation, where he can manipulate his voice in a way that to be able to like, you know, hit those notes and go from a high note to that like that ta 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 sound. Like he's very good with that kind of stuff. But that was a banger. That was a really good one. I like that one too. Thank you for recommending that one for me to watch. That one was interesting. I really loved the pupils dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark line. That wasn't what I was expecting at first. I wasn't like when I heard it the original time, I was like, did I hear that right? And then I was like, maybe I should go back. And then I was like, I'm sure it'll be said again. If not, I was going to go back. And I'm glad that I did get it that second time because having the captions on definitely helped because sometimes with his accent, I get a little confused on what he says. But because I know I messed up something in, I guess, high rend, somebody told me. But it's fine. It's fine. It happens. But yeah, thank you for whoever said to turn on the captions because that definitely does help at points. With that being said, absolute banger, absolute banger. There's a few more that got recommended to me that has a live and acoustic, or not, I mean acoustic live version and a regular version. So if you guys still want to see like, you know, that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure you absolutely smash that like button. Honestly, it's pretty crazy if you haven't. I mean, I'm not upset at you, but like, come on, guys. What we doing here? What we doing here? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button because if you haven't, what are you doing, bro? Just subscribe. Join the Whiteout Army. Thank you guys so much for watching, though, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.